Okay, so we've been talking about DNA replication, and the DNA is going to replicate all the way through the end of the chromosome. But at the end, at the very, very end of the chromosome, there's a special part of the chromosome called the telomere. And what this is the very end of our chromosome, and this has non-coding DNA, meaning it's not going to be used to turn into a protein. And we'll talk about more of that later in the unit. But the purpose of it is to protect that DNA during this replication part. Because what's going to happen is during replication, the cell actually does not copy the entire piece of DNA. It's just going to continue, and then eventually all of the enzymes kind of fall off. And so a little bit at the end doesn't get replicated. And so it's kind of like the caps, the aglets on shoelaces. It's keeping it from fraying at the end. Okay, but every time we replicate, we're losing a little bit of this very end of this non-coding DNA because it's there to protect the DNA itself. So it's kind of being sacrificed. So after about 60 to 70 replications, the DNA runs critically low on its telomeres, and so the cell stops dividing. This is kind of thought to be one of the big things and the issues with aging is because cells have this issue that they run into of we can't just replicate forever and ever because they're going to run out of those telomere spots.